We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup, throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
First off, underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Take the field here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Juan Soto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ordered. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Philip Doe gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage.
They were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Left for Toronto. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired, and there's 1 away. In now for the Reds, James Mccann. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Yuli Gurriel is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby through an inning and a. Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Reese.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Line drive to center field. Robles is there. Let's see if they test it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Victor Robles digging in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he takes strike 2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman, Kevin.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jason Hayward is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And there's one down now. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in, Carlos Correa. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Line toward right center. Hayward is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Kevin Takahashi, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if the second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jeremy Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And that's right there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Juan Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. And he lays off for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Hayward. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's George Springer. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Robles is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Rafael Devers is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting. The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. James Mccann will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Victor Robles, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Robles is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Biggio stands in as he looks at ball one here. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Gurriel on third with 2 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard. Foul. 2-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing.
From the stretch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and he has it for the out. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Nick Castellanos now, driven nicely into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score, make it 5-1. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Hayward is there, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Joe.
Man at second here with 2 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Kevin Takahashi. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-2 now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game.
Center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here now is Juan Soto. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you know, in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So he sets him down swinging. Juan Soto is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Rafael Devers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. It's a digging in to try it again. Jose Martinez, lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Settling in now, Maikel Franco. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James Mccann. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
There is Franco. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is bottom of the inning now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Correa.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He singled his last time up. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Giving chase is Robles. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate,
Biggio.
Victor Gonzalez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 81, Victor Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Fastball well outside. Gonzalez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jason Hayward is next as he finds